All right, back with another mock draft. Let's go with the Packers mock draft. Green Bay Packers, who are in a very interesting spot, now trying to build around Jordan Love after they have been trying to build around Aaron Rodgers for so many years. They pick at 15 currently, but we kind of have to do a pre-draft trade because one of the important things is the Aaron Rodgers trade itself. They obviously are going to trade Aaron Rodgers at a certain point, so we'll see what the New York Jets are willing to give. Are they willing to give 13? So here's the thing about this, because like the Jets are currently willing to give 13 and 42, but everything I've heard in the reports and everything say that the Jets don't want to actually give up this much, and that's kind of what the hangup has been. Is the Jets aren't willing to give up pick 13 for Aaron Rodgers, which is where things get a little bit interesting. I don't know. I'm just going to make it 13 and 42, though. That feels like a fair trade given the situation. So and I think there might be some like stipulations on the trade or whatever. But you know what? That's what we're going to go with. Packers now pick at 13 and at 15. So let's just start the draft. Why don't we? Let's see who is available at pick 13. So, okay. Couple of interesting things to note. You do have Quentin Johnson, Kalijah Cansey. Those are two players who I like a lot that are still on the board. Dalton Kincaid, another guy who fills a need and could be really good for them. But for me, I kind of feel like for the Packers, I've been pounding the table for a while now that I think that they need wide receivers. Their wide receiving room is even worse now than it has been in previous years. So getting a receiver, getting my favorite receiver in this draft class, Quentin Johnson at pick 13, feels like the move. Broderick Jones goes at pick 14. So now what do you do here at pick 15? Do you go after someone like Brian Branch, who I like a lot, but do you need a safety? I think they could use a safety. I think that again, Darnell Savage was not good last year at all. So getting him is certainly someone who I'd be interested in. I don't know if you need a corner. The Eric Stokes thing hasn't fully worked out yet, which I thought it would. I like him as a player. Keep him on the roster because corners are fluky, but they have Jair and Rasul Douglas who are good. You don't need a corner, but again, should they be drafting based on need? Not really. So probably what I'm going to do is just go with the player who I think is the best player available, which is going to be Kalijah Cansey. So I'm going to select him at pick 15, and now we wait until pick 42, which is when they draft again. Do you go after another receiver in Josh Downs? Do you go after an edge rusher in BJ Ojulari? I'll go after Josh Downs here. I think again, kind of fits what a lot of what the Packers like to do. Double down on receivers. Try to make that situation good. That I like that. That makes sense to me. And then you're still going to be able to get someone like another edge rusher with pick 45, like Tuli T. We'll call him because that last name is a bit of a mouthful. And then we get to pick 78. Which pick 78. Let's see. Is Hendon Hooker still available? No, he is not. I'm a little interested in like Tanner McNee or Dorian Thompson Robinson just as a backup plan. If Jordan Love doesn't have it, now you have a plan B. That's not a terrible option, but I think they like Jordan Love. I don't think that they're going to completely go after that. Nathaniel Dell is interesting. Do you go after another receiver? Why not double down on receiver? Yeah, let's do that. Triple down on receiver, I should say. Let's do that. Making sure we get some receivers here, trying to completely revamp the Packers receiving room. A lot of A's here. A's across the board, 1 A-, 1 A+. And the Aaron Rodgers trade, of course, is a factor in all of this. But, Quentin Johnson and Kalijah Cansey, if they do get that extra first-round pick, would be awesome. If they don't, I'd rather have Quentin Johnson than Kalijah Cansey, given their situation and the way you're trying to develop a young quarterback. Developing a young quarterback is so important that spending 3 picks on receivers to me is worth it. Plus, you're still getting 2 good defensive linemen in this draft. So I'd be a fan of this. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.